going under. I've been listening to Young Thug. When it's good, but the question is, are you down to fuck with the other side? No cap, no rap. Lately I've been bumping trap music. Don't wanna listen if I can't dab to it.
Oh, he can't dab to
All that
it.
other shit makes me think about all the things I don't wanna think about. But I'm a hypocrite cause here I am with another slow
That's so
song.
funny. Oh, my goodness.
All right, so we're off to a bad start. Episode 106.
I just did a dab for anyone who couldn't see.
Back up in the building.
Hey.
I can already tell you're in your bag today.
Oh, I'm ready.
A little too much coffee. You were on a war path to start this episode.
I mean, the people have been tearing the door down.
Okay. So we're back in the lab.
Yeah, hang on.
Start the clock. Make it official. There it is. It does feel like some time has transpired since our last podcastular rendezvous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Been a while.
It's been a while.
Been a while. There's a song for you.
There you go.
There's a song for you.
DJ Foamie foams on the ones and twos. You know how I do.
Doesn't quite understand how the iPad works.
Well, I just can't see it because the microphone's in my face. I brought us in with a little Six-Lack,
Yeah.
also known as Black, which is the actual name, but everyone says Six-Lack.
I like
so.
Six-Lack.
All right, so you named him. Okay, you're his new manager.
No, I'm just saying I like Six-Lack.
Let me see what I can do for you here. I have been known.
But it's been about a month, I'll say.
Has it been that long?
A radical sabbatical was taken.
All right, is this butt rock? Is that what this is?
This is called butt rock.
All right, this is butt rock.
This is like the pinnacle of butt rock.
Okay.
Not in the sense of good butt rock, in the sense of the most,
The buddiest of butt rock.
the ninth, like to the nth degree of butt rock.
Okay.
It's been a while since I could
But I'm a huge fan of butt rock.
hold my head up high.
Not mad at it.
And it's been a while since I first saw you.
He's going through some things.
Yeah. I mean, we're like a music podcast. That's what I realized.
Absolutely.
I thought we were just like two guys talking about random things, but mostly it's you just
And it's been a while.
playing music.
I'm a DJ.
Hang on.
Call you.
Every episode we do, you have like a recurring thing that you do and beat into the ground.
It's called trying to get a title.
Let's not.
This one's going to be called the Dab episode.
No. Let's not call it that, and let's have you stop doing that. All right, because this is quite frankly.
I think it's pretty good form, though.
Listen.
It doesn't look pretty good?
No, I mean you're about 3 years late on that.
No, I
anyway.
feel like I'm Cam Newton in the end zone.
No. All right, so Buckets is got us off to a cheesy start.
I mean, the lyrics of the song said he wants to dab to it. So well, I would say Six-Lack is 3 years late as well.
Episode no.
You're tardy to the party, kid.
Episode 106. For those of you tuning in right now, if you are not already familiar, okay, with the podcast, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you.
Welcome to the pod. And I would ask you, bequeath?
I don't think that's the right word.
A bequeathment?
Bequest.
Bequest. It is a...
I think it's a request.
It's a bequest and request.
Okay.
Please rate and review the podcast because we're only at 500. And quite frankly, I feel a little bit inadequate about it because we get a lot of listens. We get thousands and thousands of listens, but we only have 500 reviews.
Yes.
So we'd like to get that into the quadruple digit range. So let's get it to 1,000.
No, that's 4 digits.
Yeah, quadruple.
Oh, I was thinking triple. That's weird.
Whoa. All right, so Buckets, yeah, the dabbing's going to your brain, sir. That and the absolute monstrosity of a what is that?
It's a mason jar I've been drinking out of all day. A monster. No, it's a regular. No, wide mouth. Ball, wide mouth.
mouth. Okay. This isn't good.
Ball, wide mouth.
I know what a mason jar is. The fact that you've been drinking the same coffee out of it, that coffee can't taste good.
No, it tastes pretty good.
Okay.
It turns out it starts as a hot coffee, and then throughout the day it turns into an iced coffee.
Wow. Okay. So Buckets is is a man on a warpath. I don't know what you got going on. You were wearing an electrician hat when we started. You took it off right before we went on the air. I was like,
it didn't fit the. I don't like the headphones with the hat, which you do every day.
Yeah. I'm a master at it. You shouts to Gulf Star Electric.
Yes,
100%. Those are the homies. But
the leading EV electronic vehicle charger installers in the Tampa Bay area.
Okay, shouts to them, 100%. I co-signed the brand. I co-signed the company. You wearing that hat, you looked like the Unabomber or something.
No, I look like an electrician.
No, you look. No, that's the whole thing. You didn't look like an
electrician.
electrician.
I was ready to. I was ready to be on the team.
No. You look like the guy who shows up in the electrician outfit that most certainly is not an electrician.
Oh, trying to infiltrate.
Yeah, not a good dude.
So you're saying I was too conspicuous?
You look like
I wasn't blending.
No. You look like Ace Ventura delivering a package, kicking it down the street.
Oh yeah, you blend.
All right, wow. God went my cousin Vinny.
Yeah.
All right. He's all over the place, folks. And also, since we're getting familiar, so the rate, review, subscribe,
It still applies.
Yeah, it still applies. But also, we do have a Patreon page, MrFoamerSimpson.com / wait, no. Rewind.
Yeah.
There we go. Patreon.com / Mr. Foamer Simpson.
Yes.
Is that what I said the first time or no?
I think you said Mr. Foamer Simpson.
I think I said that too. That's the website where we sell the uncivilized apparel.
Yes.
But yes, on the Patreon page, we do a lot of cool shit, including a lot of stuff with the Uncivilized brand, but also some
visuals.
Yeah, the visuals. If you want to watch the podcast, that's available on the Patreon page. We do suggested topics weekly, although we took a few weeks off here.
Radical sabbatical.
Yeah, we took a little radical sabbatical for sure. We'll talk about that in a second. But lots of cool stuff happening on the Patreon page.
For sure.
All right, a little rusty here. I got to get back in the saddle. And I think those are most of the formalities. I guess we will do our, again, weekly usually.
Yeah.
Shout outs.
Yeah.
Welcome to the pack.
The Wolfpackians.
Exactly. The new Wolfpackians and people new to the Patreon family.
Experience.
Squadron.
Yes.
So I have those names written down. First up, and we'll keep it small. That way we can kind of keep things moving. But first up is Bradley Kaiser.
Yes.
Bradley Kaiser.
Sose? Yeah.
There you go. Kevin Spacey's been canceled, but Usual Suspects, incredible movie. Kaiser Sose, incredible character.
So I see you're going with the pronunciation from the Turkish guy in the movie. He's going like this: Kaiser Sose, Kaiser Sose.
I mean, how do you think it's? How do you
I
think
say Soze.
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's spelled Soze. Soze.
And let's check it out. Let's check the spelling. Let's see if Buckets can get one thing right here.
I mean, you're going with like the guy that the one guy, Giancarlo, is like getting the sketch from, who's like burned, the burn victim.
Yeah, I mean, that's the guy. I mean, what was he, Hungarian?
Yeah, he's a Hungarian.
Yeah. I think I got it right.
Kaiser Sose.
Okay. Want to hit us with one more dab?
No.
Holy shit. You want to hit us with a Christopher Walken impression?
No, but I do have a great Christopher Walken impression, as everyone who's listened to the podcast for some time knows that it's much better than yours.
I mean, wow. Okay. It's terrible. And you've actually refused to do it at this point. You do it again. I mean, that's how you do Chris Walken right there.
Okay, good.
Shouts to Kathy. No last name. Just Kathy with a K. So
That's the homie.
Oh, that is the homie. Okay. Okay.
We're going one name here.
We're going one name. Yeah. We can't put the governmental out if the governmental's not already put out.
Yeah.
Shouts to Brett Sterling. Brett Sterling. What does Brett Sterling do for a living? A wrestler?
He could be a wrestler. Iowa State.
Brett Sterling.
Baseball. It's a good baseball name.
It is a good baseball name, but we also use that one a lot.
I feel like there's a lot of good baseball names.
There are a lot of good baseball names out there. I do agree. I want to say Brett Sterling can play the guitar.
Okay.
All right. I think Brett Sterling is a guitar player.
He shreds.
Yeah, he can shred a little bit. And last but not least, Antonio Green.
Yes.
Fun fact, and something that you may not know about me, I've always loved the name Antonio.
Great name.
Very, very cool name. Very
Wonderful,
cool name.
wonderful even.
So shouts to A Green, and shouts to everyone who continues to support the pod and is rocking with us. It does mean a lot. And we did take a brief hiatus, this radical sabbatical, and I guess we can talk about that for a second. Got a lot of messages on Instagram. Buckets is now checking the laptop. We all good to go? How we looking?
We got some things. Hang on one second.
Okay, technical difficulties. So in the meantime, let's get back to my man Stain.
Everything I can remember as fucked up as it all may seem. The consequences that are rendered, I stretched myself beyond my means.
Got to pause this for a second.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What do you got going on here?
It says running out of space.
Okay, we're good to go.
We're good to go.
We're good to go. Okay, I got my best tech guy on it. So
I'm doing it.
We got about a 50% chance, I would say, probably, of this coming out the right way.
We'll see.
Let's talk about Utah. Like I was saying, lots of questions on the Instagram about it.
In regards to.
Yes. So at Mr. Foamer Simpson, by the way, Twitter and Instagram.
Oh, there you go.
Holla at Chiguala. Utah, we went out there. It was a birthday trip for you.
Yes.
And, I wasn't sure how to feel about Utah. All right. Really, all I know about Utah is John Stockton, Karl Malone,
Yep.
the mailman.
The mailman.
Jordan stripped him on the left block.
They tried to poison Jordan. I ate the pizza. Nobody else ate the pizza.
Allegedly, they did try to, get Jordan out of there.
It got disproved, but
Okay, so what are you saying then?
I'm saying it's up in the air.
All right, so Buckets is not a good attorney.
You call that allegedly.
So, but I didn't know what to expect from Utah, and quite frankly, the place is fucking beautiful.
Yeah, wonderful.
I mean, unbelievable.
Spectacular.
It's so crazy. We were in Moab, all right?
Yeah.
Shouts to Tinker Hatfield. Shouts to the Nike Air Moab.
Yes.
It is a place that's so beautiful. The pictures don't really do it justice.
Yes,
and
I agree.
hate to be the guy who says that because I know you hear that and you're like, yeah, bro.
Okay, we get it.
It was
It was an average place.
We're city boys, okay? Even here in Tampa, which feels much less urban and much less city than New York,
Yeah.
it's still a very densely populated area. I mean, I could fact check it real quick, but I think there are around 3 million people in the Tampa Bay area.
Yes.
So I'm not going to fact check it. There's not time.
Who cares?
Take my word for it, okay?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people here. And so when you look at stuff, right, as you know, I am a chaser of sunsets. I love a good sunset. I love a good view, quite frankly.
Yeah.
And
We call that a vista.
yes, and when you're looking at the vistas down here, there's usually stuff in your lines of sight. There are other people, there's telephone poles, there's, maybe a UPS truck, maybe a building, a
Lot of
house,
things. Yeah,
et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of ins, a lot of outs. Out there in Moab, Utah, nada.
Nothing's in the line of sight.
It is-
Christian Bale would approve.
It is just, well played, it is just the land.
Yeah.
That's it. And it's very vast. It's almost like the way I would describe it is you've seen the moon, right? When on a night where the moon looks just absolutely crazy and you're like, oh my God, I got to take a picture. And you take out your iPhone, boom. And you don't have an Android because you're not an absolute heathen.
Scum.
And so you take out your iPhone and boom, you take a picture and you say, oh, wow, that's weird. It looks like shit on my phone.
Yeah.
What's going on? And it's because the moon is so far away, our eyes can process it and its beauty, but the phone can't.
Yeah, the technology, the phone realizes, oh, wow, that's 1,000,000 miles away.
Yeah, so it's going to be a blurry, shitty picture.
Yeah, it's like looks like a street lamp.
So kind of a similar thing with, you're out there in Utah with all these different rocks and structures and mountains and plains, and it's this crazy landscape, but a lot of it is so far away that the pictures don't quite do it justice. Nonetheless, we got some cool flicks.
Got some good flicks. The color palette, one of the best ever.
Unbelievable. You know, you had a river, you had the browns and the grays and the greens and the blue sky and the mountains and the snow
reds and the orange.
and the snow on top of the mountains. It was an incredible place. So we enjoyed our time out there. We went on four-wheelers, which was really dope, also slightly terrifying.
Very scary.
We went on a hike where we woke up entirely too early, 5 a.m. It was still dark when we started our ascension.
Yes. But we
And-
had to get there for the sunrise.
Had to get there for the sunrise.
It was a little chilly also.
It was a tad chilly
But-
out there.
On the ascension, on said ascension, started sweating.
Yes, because it was not an intermediate level hike as we initially thought it was. It was actually a pretty tough hike.
Yeah, as advertised.
Yes, it was a little falsely advertised, but nonetheless not falsely advertised as far as the beauty.
Yeah.
So super, super dope. Had a good time. We met up with our Los Angeles gang.
Gang.
Our LA peoples, and so it was really dope. It was nice to kind of get away because and you see it all over social media, but I think everyone pretty much feels this way. 2020 has been a rough one.
Yeah, rough one.
So we hadn't been anywhere since February when we went back home to New York and visited and hung out and ate good food and all that good stuff. Took a trip, and a couple weeks later, all of the COVID stuff and lockdown stuff. Exactly. And so we hadn't been anywhere, and normally we take a lot of trips.
We've been laying low.
We've been laying low, and it was nice to get out there, but it was also nice to go somewhere and not be around a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Because that's not what we're trying to do either. So it was cool to go somewhere kind of far away and be able to still be safe, but enjoy yourself and have a good time. So it was really, really dope. Now, the trip back was, I almost need a vacation from the vacation because of the trip back from the vacation.
Yeah, I need a vacation from. I don't want to repeat what you just said.
Okay, all right. So
I was
Buckets-
thinking of a word. What do you call the trip back? Is there a word for that?
Pilgrimage?
No, that's
a journey.
That's usually there.
A journey, a descension back. We were up
Okay.
higher there.
Yeah.
Utah is higher.
Higher elevation.
Tampa is sea level.
Yeah.
So technically, it was a descension.
Okay.
It was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. There was a hurricane that was supposed to hit Tampa, so flights got moved around. They had us flying into DC first.
Well, they broke up our party, so we flew from Moab to Denver.
Right.
They broke up our party.
They broke up the party.
We had to get our party back together.
Had to get the party back together. Then they had us flying into DC. They had us flying from Moab to Denver, Denver to DC, DC to Tampa. We get from Moab to Denver relatively smoothly, little turbulence. We get there.
We were on a little plane.
We were on a little plane. That thing was about the size of a New Jersey Transit bus. So,
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa. I just turned into a llama.
Yeah, so it
I
was.
need a chiropractic adjustment right now.
Oh, also
is what I need.
Oh, so you're having a rough go of it.
I'm also counting calories today. Diet starts Monday. Today's Monday.
Yeah.
And it's been a little rough.
Is that going well for you?
No, I need a pastry. Now,
I mean, I saw you eating a cupcake.
we got into Denver, 36 calories. Wasn't a cupcake. So do your research. It was that's a diet snack.
Okay, no free shout outs.
36 cows. So boom, we get to Denver. We board our plane from Denver to DC.
We kind of rushed to that flight.
Yep. And as soon as we sit down and we're on there, we get the notification that the flight from DC to Tampa a few hours later has now been postponed until the next morning. So we say, okay, wow. All right. Now we get back. I think you were sleeping, but we got back to DC and we just flew over the airport for like 45 minutes to an hour. Like
Yeah.
it was insane because they couldn't land.
Inclement weather.
They finally land. We're trying to scramble, but and by scramble, I mean, we wanted to get another flight to somewhere near Tampa,
South.
Orlando, somewhere south of DC. And we were thinking about driving back from DC. And so after a lot of talking, shouts to our sister because she made it happen.
Yeah.
We might still be in DC if not for her.
For sure.
I might be roaming these DC streets as we speak.
Yeah. One thing that I've noticed is people that work for airlines, not big on helping you at the terminal.
I guess I think it depends on who you find, and I've had some helpful people. There's definitely, I think when you're in any sort of customer service sphere,
Position.
realm, that it can get a little bit old because most of the time you're probably dealing with people complaining, bitching you out. I mean, we heard some random customer curse at one of the flight attendants.
No, not a flight attendant, but yeah.
Someone at the thing. Who cares? So
a gatekeeper.
Yeah, a gatekeeper. There you go. So she was walking away and she said, "You're a fucking ass bitch."
Yeah. So,
but she didn't say it with her chest, so I didn't respect it.
Yeah, you gotta, if you're gonna say it, you gotta say it.
Yeah, if you're gonna,
you can't just say it as you're like fleeing the scene.
It was also very unwarranted. So we watched that interaction. And so if you have to deal with that day in and day out, yeah, you might not be the most helpful person, especially at 6, 7 o'clock at night when you've been working all day. So nonetheless, we did find a flight. We were able to get our bags off of the other plane in time. And it was a lot of stuff going on, a lot of moving pieces.
Yeah.
A lot of parts going on.
A lot of particulars.
Absolutely. We got on a flight then to Savannah, Georgia.
Yep.
Shouts to Savannah. And we then rented a Suburban and went from Savannah to Tampa. We then picked up my automobile from the Tampa airport and we drove home.
Yeah.
We got home about 3 a.m.
It was a wild time.
Now, why did you do all that? Why not just get some ramen in DC, maybe order some room service, get a nice hotel, and leave bright and early in the morning off a fresh night's sleep? Well, the reports that we were getting from back here in Tampa were that the weather was getting worse and that the following day, the hurricane was actually supposed to hit.
Yeah, it was going to make landfall.
And so we were like, damn, we got to get back to podcasting. We got to get back to work. We got to get back to the workshop. And
we got to put plywood on our windows.
Exactly. We got to see what's going on down there. So we didn't want to risk it and have that next morning flight then postponed to the next day.
Exactly.
And so you got to risk it to get the biscuit. And so that's what we did.
It has been said.
We did make it home. Very grateful. Very good trip, even though the ride back was interesting to say the least. Now we got back and we had a little bit of a flood in the workshop.
Yeah.
So the landlord here, not real happy with him. Not real happy with him at all.
There's some issues.
There's definitely some issues.
Some particulars.
We had a couple things. We had some uncivilized blanks get ruined and some different things.
Some things got waterlogged.
Luckily, none of the electronics, but it all added into the
stress, if you will.
The very hellish ride back.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, here we are.
Here we are.
So Utah trip scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to give it a 9.
I'm going to give it a 10.
Okay. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. It's like the dunk contest. It can be a really, really good dunk, but if you give it to 10, you don't leave anything.
There's
in the
no
future.
level up.
Yeah. I want to leave some room for
Okay. Well, I'm going 10.
Definitely can't give it a 10 because you have to factor in the travel.
Nah.
And the travel was atrocious.
No, but what I'll say is,
what are you laughing at?
You saying that it's atrocious. You saying the whole time, this is pathetic as we're driving. And by that, I mean flying.
Okay. Continue.
What I'll say is, although it was a little bumpy, it was as smooth as that bumpy trip could be. And I find comfort in that.
Although it was a little bumpy. Okay, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I want to talk about Thanksgiving is almost here.
Yes.
The day of family and food and giving thanks. And I've had something on my mind for a little while now. I want to address it because probably after today's episode, it wouldn't be appropriate, cuisinely speaking, to address.
Okay.
And that's steaks.
Okay.
I want to talk about steaks. Soon,
I love talking about
steaks. It's turkey season. By that I mean it's already turkey season. People are already putting Christmas lights up.
Yeah.
Okay, it's turkey season. Turkey and ham, all right? But
Don't like ham.
I don't like ham either. I want to talk about steaks because I saw a pretty troubling Patrick Mahomes commercial.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
State Farm.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes.
The Rodgers rate.
Shouts to him. Aaron Rodgers and then Jake from State Farm.
Yeah.
Right?
The new Jake.
The new Jake from State Farm. A little more handsome, a little more
more physical. The physique is much better.
The physique is definitely better, a little bit more dapper. And Aaron Rodgers and Jake from State Farm are having a conversation, and the whole time, Pat Mahomes is squeezing ketchup.
Patrick.
Patrick Mahomes.
We can't call it Pat. That's his dad.
Okay, Patrick Mahomes is squeezing ketchup all over the steak.
Yeah. The whole commercial. It's like a 30-second spot.
And I just want to say, ketchup on the steak is unacceptable.
It's unacceptable, but what I find even more unacceptable is Jake from State Farm saying, hey, I know it's a good idea for a commercial. I know it's going to sell me.
Let's get Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, the best player in the NFL.
Let's book him.
Yeah, let's get him. Let's pay him. Let's get the endorsement. But I don't actually want him to say anything. I just want him to be squeezing ketchup on steak. That's a bad look. If I was Patrick,
does he really eat his steak like that?
I would say, hey, dude, I know you guys pay me $300 million. I know I'm rich. This I will not do.
I'm going to tell you two things about steaks, okay? And it does come down to the quality of steak. But also, when it comes to food, listen to me.
Okay.
All right, because you don't cultivate this type of physique. I mean, you got to look at the thing. The thing is
the shoulder.
You like to point at the microphone. You're way further away from the mic.
I'm very close.
No. You'll literally be over here talking sometimes.
I'm looking at the levels.
No, you're not looking at the levels.
I'm looking at the levels.
You're definitely not looking at the levels. I'm looking at the levels while you're slurping day-old coffee out of that wide mouth mason jar.
It's not day old.
I mean, yeah, but it technically is. We're at the end of the day.
No, it's like 8 hours. I told you, dude. It's from hot coffee to iced coffee.
No.
I do the whole thing. Run the whole gambit, as they say. I get the full spectrum.
It's not gambit. It's gamut, first of all. All right, you're going to blow everyone's eardrums off.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
The evil villain laugh. This guy's name dropping X-Men characters on me. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
So,
kind of an overrated character that you very much like.
wow, Gambit is not overrated. He's
Wolverine,
incredible.
much better.
Okay, here we go. I mean, I'm not going to disagree that Wolverine is possibly the GOAT X-Men character, but Gambit's not overrated at all. He's super underrated.
Okay.
I mean, he's got the
He's a gambler.
He's got the Burberry trench coat. I mean, the dude is doing the damn thing.
Does he have a staff also?
He's got the cards on deck. I mean,
He's got the exploding deck of cards.
He's got a lot of things going on.
Okay.
So he's got the best hair for sure. He's definitely got the best hair.
I don't know. Wolverine's got some really good mutton chops.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Gambit has the best hairdo of all the X-Men characters.
Okay.
Definitely all the men characters. You know, maybe Storm and
Jean
such.
Grey.
Yeah. So, what were we talking about before we started talking about hairstyles?
Steaks. Pat Mahomes.
Steaks. Okay, let's reel it back in. Steaks. Here's how you don't cultivate this kind of physique. You see that shoulder?
Yeah, put the shoulder on.
You see that mass right there? It's very solid. A lot of steaks went into that shoulder. So here's the thing. You got to get them medium. If you want to get them rare, go ahead, be my guest.
Yeah.
All right.
Be
But
our guest. I agree.
well done is you're losing all the flavor.
You're losing a lot of flavor. You might as well eat a hamburger.
And then you don't want to put ketchup on it. Don't put ketchup.
Because then you are eating a hamburger.
Then you are eating a hamburger, in fact, yes. So a well-done steak with ketchup is a hamburger. Just get a hamburger. Save yourself some money.
Like
you know?
$20.
Absolutely. So that's what I want to say. And I have known, I've had some close friends of mine who have been prolific, well-done steak eaters and ketchup on steak eaters.
Me
so
too.
It is something.
It's something
You know,
I've dealt with in the past.
I don't want to call it an epidemic, but it is something that we do have to deal with and we do have to address.
Yeah.
All right. So just wanted to put that out there as we kind of slide into turkey season.
Yeah.
Here. So that was just, maybe that would fall into the category of pressing matters. Another pressing matter, remind me if I talked about this on the last episode, iPhone voice memos.
Yeah, you
I
talked
did
about
talk about that. All right. I'm still pissed off about that, by
Okay.
the way. They suck. You said you wanted to talk about something before we started the pod?
Natural deodorant,
Natural deodorant. Okay.
which you know I'm a proponent of.
You are a proponent of. I am not.
So here's what I'll say. And I have talked about this before, I believe. And it's basically, deodorant's a weird thing, right? Because there's...
That's not that weird of a thing. You put it on and it makes you
You
smell
put it on
good.
the underarms. No, but there's bad stuff in it. There's bad chemicals
Allegedly.
that go into the armpit, which is the second most absorbent part of the body, the outer skin. right there.
Okay. So Buckets is a scientist.
So you're getting a lot of aluminum right into the armpit.
Okay.
And on the left side, kind of close to the heart. It's not good.
Okay.
Not sure what that means.
Okay.
So I switched over. I was like, you know what? I got to go natural deodorant. But I got kind of like a halfway in between one. Arm & Hammer. There's no aluminum in it though.
Okay.
But it's not like the crystal ball. I know people that use the crystal. It's like rubbing Himalayan, like a big block of like wet Himalayan pink salt on your armpit. That's not doing anything. Okay.
This conversation is not doing anything for me. Okay, so you have the in between, Arm & Hammer.
Yeah. So then I ran out of it. I went to the store. They stopped. It looked like they stopped making the one that I was buying from that same store.
Okay.
I said, okay, this is a little bit of an issue for me. I bought 2 different flavors they had.
All right, scents, not flavors.
Okay,
You're not eating this stuff, I hope.
Okay, no, scents. Okay, sorry.
It's like that weird MTV show where people ate weird shit. They ate like
Taboo? Or
like,
no, real
like,
world.
They ate like
real life.
They ate
True
like
life.
laundry detergent.
Yeah, True
and-
Life. True
yeah.
Life. You think you know, you have no idea.
There you go.
Okay, so True Life, me, stinky, stinky guy.
Okay.
I use
I
it-
mean, it's kind of on brand. It fits your aesthetic. It
no,
fits your
no,
look.
it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't fit it at all.
You've got a dirty porn stash. You've got a raging out of control mullet. I mean, throw on the electrician hat. Like you're all set.
Yeah, I'm ready. But I'm not a stinky.
With that ensemble, you're allowed to stink a little
No,
bit.
no, I disagree.
Someone's going to smell something in the air. They're going to be like, ooh, what is that? They're going to look at you and they're going to be like, all right, whatever.
Okay, whatever. So the point is, I got the new scent. I tried it. About halfway through the day, I was like, this isn't good. I can't use this anymore.
Stankin' Lankin. What was the scent so we can avoid?
I don't remember.
All right. What was it? New leather? Or what was it?
No, it was like juniper berry or something. I don't know.
Okay.
They got different flavors.
Juniper berry. I would have steered clear of that one. Okay.
No, there was only 2 options. So then the next day, I'm like, okay, got to get out of this one. Try the other one I bought because
Okay.
I bought 2. I had a backup plan.
All right, what's that scent?
Don't remember.
Okay.
Did not work. Even worse. 11 o'clock. I'm editing. I'm at the computer. So the arms are like this. You know, there's a little bit of space there. So it's wafting into my nose. It is my own BO. It is not good, dude. So I think, wow. Okay.
This is disgusting.
So I go to another store. I say, okay, I'm off this. I got to find some natural deodorant that works. I get a brand called Native. Okay. It was like a $12 stick of deodorant. Okay.
All right, free plugs apparently.
No.
Arm & Hammer, Native. Okay.
I'm shouting them out, but I'm also
Guys, hit us up. If you want someone to sit here on the pod and talk about how your product doesn't work, we got the stinking ass guy to do it.
Anyway, I get the Native. I don't know what flavor. They only had one there.
So you got to stop calling it flavors, number 1. Number 2, you got to start paying attention to the scents. They matter.
Okay, so I get it. I guess 'cause I can't give accurate descriptions.
Okay.
So I use it. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. I try it for a week. It turns not okay. It turns very bad.
I mean, so was your stink factor, was your activity level just
No,
rising?
the activity was the same. Editing. Arms like this.
I mean, you have been the stinky.
wafty.
You have been the stinky dude in our family for years.
I disagree.
Well, I mean, you don't disagree.
No, I do
All right.
disagree. Wholeheartedly, I disagree. But real stinky, dude.
I am the not stinky guy in the family.
No, okay. Interesting how that works.
And I also don't smear juniper
Berry.
Himalayan salt on my underarms.
You're not a big deodorant guy.
I use Dove.
Oh, no, so Dove is not good, though. It has aluminum.
Yeah.
I used Dove, and I was totally fine.
I got to take my chances.
No.
I got to take my chances. I'll go a little light on the left side. try to preserve the old ticker.
The old I was just going to say the ticker. So anyway, then I had another idea.
Okay.
And that was to use...
Let me get a dirty sock and let me rub that under
No.
there.
So I had an idea. The Manscaped.
Okay. All right, we're back to this.
For the lower body.
Wow, we're back
I thought,
to this.
wow, I can shave the armpits with this.
Okay, so
Because I thought maybe the hair, I got hairy underarms. And I
Okay.
was thinking the hairy underarms.
this has gone in a little bit. This is supposed to be a music podcast. Hang on a second here.
It's been a while.
We got to.
Ground us with the butt rock.
This dude was not wearing deodorant when he
No,
shot
this guy
video.
was a stinker.
Wasn't addicted, and it's been a while since I couldn't say I love.
It's been a while since you put on deodorant that works. Is the
No,
moral of the story.
no, because I found a remedy. But
Okay.
I did shave the armpits or buzz them. I didn't shave them.
Okay, so you scuffed the balls up, then you said, you know what? Let me go to the armpits.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm using it. I'm thinking, wow, this is a great idea. I did, however, find the old deodorant, which is called like Clean Shower or something, like a regular scent.
Okay.
And I shaved the thing. I was thinking the BO must be getting trapped in the hair.
I just want people to know, shave the thing. If you can't see what he's visually doing,
Oh yeah,
it's the underarms.
yeah. The armpits.
Thing might be misconstrued.
Oh.
Continue.
Okay, good. Fair point, and thank you. Duly noted. Okay.
This is okay.
I'm thinking this thing's getting trapped. I get the other thing. Come to find out,
You took the thing on your thing and you went with the thing.
the hair on the armpit is not trapping the deodorant or trapping the BO. It is holding the deodorant. So I found the other deodorant,
But
shaved the armpits,
But now you had,
and now it's still stinky because
there was nothing to apply it
Yeah,
to.
the hair was actually holding the deodorant in place for an extended period of time.
You got to get a spray at that point.
Nah, I don't think so. I think the spray. First of all, there's no aluminum-free sprays. That aerosol is no good for you. I'm trying to be a healthy guy, but my point is, now I've gotten some recommendations. I've gotten some recs, some different scents, some
I
different
thought you
brands.
said you found one.
No, I found the old Arm & Hammer.
Okay.
I found the old Arm & Hammer that I thought was defunct.
This is a 5-minute story that is pointless.
No.
Is there a moral? Is there a punchline?
I got to find a new deodorant. So if anyone out there is listening and has a good, natural, healthy deodorant, I would love some recs.
Okay, so Buckets has turned the podcast
Crowdsourcing.
into his own personal hygiene crowdsource platform. Whoa. Whoa.
It's important.
My soul. It's been a while since I'm gone and fucked things up just like I always.
This is the soundtrack to your deodorant journey.
Yeah, like I always do. Get stinky.
Man, okay.
It's
well,
not
thank
that
you for
stinky.
sharing.
It's not that stinky. Like you don't stink. Am I stinking you out right now?
No.
Exactly.
All I smell is that coffee coming out of the wide mouth jar.
It's a good scent.
So we spent probably way too long on that.
It was a pressing matter.
It was a pressing matter. Okay. There's more stuff to talk about. The NBA's coming back. Chris Paul got traded to the Phoenix Suns. Lots of stuff going on.
Schroeder to the Lakers.
Schroeder to the Lakers. Lots of stuff. AD opted out of his contract with the Lakers to become an unrestricted free agent.
That was known though that was going to happen.
Yeah,
right?
now he's going to end up going back to the Lakers, I'm sure. But that was definitely a tidbit of sporting news.
For sure.
So there's a lot of stuff. I had some other stuff jotted down to discuss and dive into, but
Deodorant took too long.
I see that we're already at 40 minutes. I think actually the Utah trip took too long.
Okay.
So now let's jump over to the Patreon suggested topics because I saw that we had a long list of stuff there. And quite frankly, the suggested topics are better than the topics that we get from you. All right.
From me?
Yeah.
No, I got great topics.
No, your topics have been so far dabbing and being the stinky kid. So
Dabbing's important.
we're dabbing's not important, in fact. So we're diving in here. We're going straight away. Ruben Pena, how about your joys or things you guys look forward to for Thanksgiving? Family,
Family's the number one.
food. Family's number one. Food is number two. And
Third is going to be football for you.
then third is going to be football.
The 3 Fs.
Fantasy football updates. This has been a tumultuous, this has been a rocky fantasy football season. And for now, I'll just leave it at that.
Okay.
Will Bolano, fellas, physiological hypothetical for your head tops. It's a cool summer's morning. Birds are chirping. Life is normal. A young one, Mullet Esquire, wakes up, says good morning to his fiance, only to find out that he somehow has a thick Boston accent. What's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
He then looks down to see that he is wearing a Red Sox jersey. Okay, it gets worse. And cannot take it off, however hard he tries. Buckets, what do you do? And Foamie, do you disown Buckets? Have a great day, boys.
Okay.
Hard to have a great day after that physiological hypothetical. But the first thing I do is I kick you in the balls.
Okay, wow.
Then, as you go down, uppercut to the face.
Okay, wow. I thought you were going to go with Stone Cold Stunner, which was what I would try to do.
As you go up, now comes the stunner.
So you're adding a level in.
I'm adding a level.
Or a wrinkle, as they say.
Yes, I'm spicing it up a little bit. And so then I'm going to stunner you, and then I am going to act like I don't know you. Yes.
Okay. So here's what I would like to say.
That's a bad hypothetical, by the way.
It's not great. The only thing that I would like to say is if I was sleeping in it, that would be actually the most upsetting because I like to sleep shirtless.
Okay.
Because if you sleep with a shirt on, you get a little tangled up in that thing.
Now I like sleeping with a shirt on.
Oh, no, never.
Now I like to be nice and cozy.
No, never. No, I'm under the blankets. I'm cozy there.
But
I got a sheet.
The worst part is
I got a blanket.
The worst part is you step out of the house and you got a Red Sox jersey on for the rest of your life. So that's just
Does it get washed?
you get to rub
Deodorant on the outside.
the holistic deodorant on top of it. Okay. Wow. Unbelievable.
Bummer.
Jack O'Shea. Hey fellas, been a minute. Hope you're both doing well. Your trip looked epic. Yes, it was. Thank you.
Thank you.
How's the fantasy teams going and who's your rookie of the year as it stands? So I'm going to assume rookie of the year fantasy wise. And that would have to be a one James Robinson.
Yeah.
Mr. Robinson. It's he was undrafted in most fantasy football leagues. As you know, I was very big on James Robinson. Drafted him in many leagues, including one of your leagues that I am assisting in. And
you gave me the heads up.
He's been awesome because you got him in probably the last or second to last round, and he's a top 10 running back. Mm-hmm. So he has to be the fantasy football rookie of the year. And I would say number 2 would be Antonio Gibson, a guy that you probably got in like the 7th round, something like that.
He scored 2 touchdowns against me yesterday.
Yeah.
I still won, but I was not happy about it.
Yeah. So, and there we go. We talk about the name Antonio. Very cool name.
Yes.
So he would be number 2 because you have to factor in draft capital and where you were able to get them at. And I would say DeAndre Swift would be number 3 because you got him in that same Antonio Gibson range. And I think he's going to be really, really good coming down the home stretch here. So I have him on a couple different teams as well. So how's fantasy going? I don't know, man. I was projected to win yesterday. Now, by the time this goes live, it'll be Tuesday, right? We're recording this early Monday evening. So Sunday, I was projected to win all day by 20, 30 points with my matchup and in one of my leagues anyway. And on the final possession or drive, I should say, from the Bills, Cole Beasley racked up a bunch of points. And then on the final possession from the Cardinals, DeAndre Hopkins racked up a bunch of points, including the bomb Hail Mary catch that was like 11.5 points fantasy-wise. And now I find myself down 13.5. So I need 14 points from Allen Robinson tonight. Bears versus Vikings. He was questionable, but it looks like he's going to play.
Here we go. A-Rob.
You can see the stress that occurs with fantasy football. So I need 14 points from A-Rob. It's doable. It's far from guaranteed.
Yes.
And it's funny because, we're both big Nuke fans.
Yes. Love him.
DeAndre Hopkins, one of our favorite players in the NFL.
Absolutely.
Absolutely love him. So the fact that it was him, if I do lose, it makes it a little bit easier to swallow. Cole Beasley? No.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all. Hey, Cole Beasley. Hey.
Mutombo.
Hey, cut this shit. Cut this shit, buddy. You scoring 20 fantasy points? What are you doing?
What are you doing, guy?
But John Brown just got hurt, so Cole Beasley is probably going to continue to be effective. So for the guy who picked Cole Beasley up, also, well played, sir.
Yeah, well done.
Okay. And I got some fantasy football updates here on the phone as I speak right here. Tyler Lockett, bit of a knee sprain.
That's not great. He's on my team.
The Eagles are going to see how Zach Ertz looks. And Chris Carson is working to get back. Okay.
That's good news because he's on my team.
That is good news. Okay. Where are we at here? Where are we at? Talon Aplar. Okay. What up, fellas? Hope the trip down to Utah was a blast. With the holidays around the corner, I was wondering if you have any great stories of yours from the holidays. Much love, as always. Great holiday stories. Christmas, picking the presents out of a sheet. Mom Dukes got some presents last minute. If you've tuned into the podcast for a while now, you probably know that we come from humble beginnings.
Humble, very humble.
And so Mom Dukes and Faja, our parents, the parentals, they made it happen to get some gifts the night before Christmas, but there wasn't time to wrap them. And so they put them in a sheet. And Christmas morning, we were reaching into said sheet and boom, picking out a gift. We all had our eyes closed. We would hold the gift up. Mom Dukes would tell us, oh, that one's for him. Oh, that one's for her. And then we would all open our eyes and we would celebrate.
Yeah.
So it was kind of, listen, honestly, our parents may have been visionaries.
Hi.
It's less wasteful.
Synergy.
You don't have to, there's not all the cleanup on the paper and the wrappers. It doesn't look like the Tasmanian devil tore through your living room.
Yeah.
So, shouts to Mom Dukes for that one.
Ahead of her time.
Lots of good family stories for the holidays. Again, coming from humble beginnings. Not a lot of gifts to go around.
Not too many.
There were Christmas missed us.
Yeah.
Word to Biggie.
Yeah.
And, I remember one Christmas, all we got was an orange, an apple, which again, Mom Dukes looking out for the health and well-being of her kids.
Eat your fruit.
Yeah, definitely eat your fruits. And some Hanes socks. So
very valuable.
I do love a fresh pair of socks, but it wasn't the most plentiful spoils that I've ever.
There was not a surplus of toys.
No, there definitely was not. But lots of good stories. The reaching into the sheet is a Christmas that I always remember fondly. What else we got here? Adam Poblacion.
Yes.
Mount Rushmore of Thanksgiving foods. I like this. He says for him, it's turkey/turducken. I don't know what the fuck a turducken is.
Turducken is a turkey with a duck and a chicken inside of it somehow.
Okay. Is that the Concepts Nike SB?
They called it a turducken.
Turducken. Yeah. I didn't know what that was. I was just playing along like, it's a dope sneaker.
Great sneaker.
Had no idea what a turducken was. Mac and cheese, honey baked ham, sweet potato pie. Sweet potato pie. Yes, I do love some sweet potato pie.
Foamie loves sweet potato pie.
I do love sweet potato pie. Honey baked ham, I could do without.
No,
we're gonna get that out the paint. Mac and cheese.
That's top 4 worst.
Mac and cheese, baked mac and cheese. Got to be baked mac and cheese.
Okay, so
that's number 1.
So here's the thing. I don't actually consider that a Thanksgiving food, although you eat it at Thanksgiving.
Okay, not Thanksgiving enough.
It's not Thanksgiving centric.
I guess I'll kind of co-sign that. Okay, so we got to do 4.
Okay,
Mount Rushmore.
Okay, so I'm going turkey because that's the easy pick.
I'm gonna say, and you're not gonna like this, I think turkey's a little overrated.
I think it's overrated, but it's one time a year. You get the dark meat. No, it's delicious.
You definitely got to go with the dark meat.
Do you remember we deep fried it last year?
I mean, I'm strictly dark meat. You know that.
Yeah, but
it doesn't
I deep
matter
fried
if it's chicken.
I deep fried.
The deep fried turkey was pretty good. I just think, honestly, I could do without turkey on Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be honest.
What kind of meat do you want?
I just want.
You want sides?
I just want a plate full of sides.
No. So
I want mac and cheese. I want potatoes. I want stuffing. I want some cranberry sauce.
Yams, jam, damn. You got it.
Okay.
You know that song?
I do know that song. So if we're gonna put, please stop. This is like the cheesiest white guy in America move here. This is
hilarious. Love it.
You're
I'm like that weatherman who did it, and it was like, all right, no more.
No more. All right, the dab's over. The dab's over. Cool dance. No, cut it. Okay,
so your Mount Rushmore is only sides. So I need sustenance.
If I'm being
protein.
honest, it probably would be, but that's fine. I'll let you throw turkey on there.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Can we at least say deep fried turkey?
Yeah, deep fried turkey.
Deep fried turkey. Bam! It's on the Mount Rushmore.
Okay, delicious.
Okay, it's carved into the side of the rock.
Okay, good. Number 2, I'm gonna go sweet potatoes with marshmallows on them.
Okay, so the sweet potato casserole.
Yeah.
With the marshmallows melted on top, I co-sign it. It's on.
And there's like some brown sugar on there or something.
I co-sign it. Boom.
Delicious. Number 3, you're not going to agree with.
Okay.
Stuffing. I love stuffing.
Stuffing, it has to be made by the right human being, but I'll allow stuffing on the list.
Okay.
Also known as dressing. Do you call it stuffing? Do you call it dressing?
So anyone who says dressing is ranch dressing.
Okay.
Caesar dressing. Salad. A salad condiment.
Okay. Stuffing. We're down to 1.
It's now your pick.
Mac and cheese.
No, we can't do mac and cheese. It's not Thanksgiving centric. Like, for example, you never eat stuffing not on Thanksgiving.
Okay, so what is? But we're severely limiting because like, what is Thanksgiving centric enough?
I would say the sweet potatoes with the marshmallows.
But what that we haven't mentioned? Like I don't want a green bean casserole, dog.
Yeah, okay.
Like, keep
Neither
that
do
off
I.
my plate.
Yeah, neither do I.
Keep that off my plate.
Yeah, that's empty calories. I call that.
I don't want the ham. I especially don't want ham that cloves have touched in any way.
Yeah, I would
hate cloves.
You know what I would actually say? Number 4,
What?
cranberry sauce.
That's what I was going to say. If it had to be something Thanksgiving centric, super centric that you only eat for Thanksgiving, it would be cranberry sauce because I do love me some cranberry sauce. I like to get it with the stuffing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like to get some mac and cheese in there.
The perfect bite.
I like to have to get that perfect bite. It's my life has been a search for the perfect bite, and that's why I'm tipping the scales.
Yeah.
at heavyweight.
That shoulder, baby.
That's why I'm counting calories. Now, the worst thing you could ever wish on someone is to start a diet during the holidays. It's a bad deal.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat really healthy most of the time, and on Thanksgiving and Christmas Eve and the day after Thanksgiving and probably the day after that because they're leftovers hit different.
I'll tell you what, nothing beats leftover a turkey Sammy.
The turkey Sammy is incredible.
Got some slices of the cranberry on there.
And then what do you got on there? Let me see if you're on my wavelength. What do you got on the
I
turkey?
put the mac and cheese on there. I put it all on.
What are they called? What are they called?
I call it a Sammy.
With all the fixins.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You gotta have all.
We can have the fixins.
All the fixins.
Yeah.
You gotta have all the fixins. I do love me all the fixins, and honestly, the fixins, that's the Mount Rushmore.
I agree.
The fixins.
I agree.
So there's the Mount Rushmore. Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I am starving, kid. I'm starving like
could eat.
Marvin.
I got some
okay.
pasta in there though. I'm gonna go eat after this.
Okay.
I heated it up in the morning.
Day old coffee, day old pasta.
It does,
It's good.
it does the whole gamut also.
Understand.
Hot pasta.
Gambit. Gambit. Trench coat. Gotcha. In Zane, glad that you guys were able to take the trip and unwind a bit. Yes, it was. It was very much needed. Like I said, 2020's been a little bit of a grueling endeavor.
Yeah. Radical. Sabbatical.
100%. What do you think will be taken? Oh, no. So I'm sorry. Who do you think will be taken number 1 overall in the NBA draft? I guess my guess would be Anthony Edwards.
No, I think his stock's going down.
I don't think so.
No, I think it's James Wiseman.
I don't know. I don't think so. Who's
Who's
got the number 1 pick again?
Timberwolves.
That's right.
I don't think it's going to be LaMelo because he's kind of like the
It's
guys.
definitely not going to be LaMelo.
No, but he's kind of like the guys they got. He's kind of like a D'Angelo Russell type guy.
It's going to be Anthony Edwards. Mark my words. Zane, if you're listening right now, Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Nah, they got Cat. They got Karl Anthony
No,
Towns.
they're going to try to go 4 or 5 big.
I don't think so.
Strong.
That's not the way of the NBA. That's not the direction that the NBA is going. Everyone wants to mimic the small ball stuff.
Okay.
No, Cat, I know you might not like to hear this, but you got to play the 5, big fella.
Yeah.
Get down there. Chris Collins. Good day, gents. I want to start by saying that DJ Foamshire Farms will take out your favorite DJ any day of the week.
Okay, wow.
I mean, you're damn right I will. You're damn right I will. I was just going to go into a WWE promo, okay? I just want to ask for some music recommendations to start off the week. What are we listening to? Okay, well, we're listening to Stained at the moment.
Yeah. We've been listening.
Let's not have you give any recommendations because that's going to be bad. What do you have to say about that?
Here's a song I like. It's a nice pick-me-up.
Okay.
XO. Put it in.
Now, we're waiting on lots of new music.
Yeah.
Adele. We're waiting. I'm waiting on Frank Ocean music. I mean, I was hoping it was going to come in 2020. I'm a little less hopeful of that now.
It would have come in 2020 if there was Coachella.
Certified Lover Boy from Drake is supposed to come in January. So I wish he could have given that to us in October. October's own.
Yeah.
But we got to wait till January. What am I looking at here? XO?
Yep.
Okay, there's a bunch of XOs here.
Let me see. It's the band.
It's okay. XO the artist. And no, you don't get to see this. What's the song?
I don't know the name of the song.
Oh wow. So what are you doing
It's
here?
it's their number 1 song.
I don't know their number 1 song.
It's gonna be there.
This is terrible.
No, this isn't it.
Let's just.
She cares about his money in the city where she's from.
No, this is The Weeknd.
What the hell?
This is The Weeknd.
She's spilling all this liquor, trying to pass me
This is like a SoundCloud thing where you.
That was the XO artist. I mean, is it X0?
No, it's XO, capitalized.
I mean, that's not going to matter. The search bar is not case sensitive, my guy. What do we got here? I mean, XO Eden. I mean, what is this? This is Bad Bumps right here.
This isn't it.
Yeah.
Okay, what?
Oh, you know what I did here?
What are we
Guy
doing?
named Alexander 23 was pretty cool.
Huh?
Alexander 23.
All right, so we're off of XO. That was an absolute shit show.
I'll find the name of the song. I'm sorry.
Okay, so Alexander, spelled regular?
Yep. 23.
Alexander 23. What do you got for me here, guy?
I don't know you yet.
I don't know you yet. Here it is. Okay, here we go. Okay.
How can you miss someone you've
Oh, so
never met?
you're full blown hipster.
No, it's a good song.
'Cause I need you
It's
now, but I
very
don't
hipster.
know you yet.
Yeah, this is not. This dude doesn't wear
Find me soon
scented
because I'm
deodorant
in
either.
my head.
No, he probably does.
Yeah, I need you now, but I don't know you yet.
That's a little emo for me. Listen.
That's a little emo for you. You're like the most emo music guy. You're like the emo R&B guy.
It's a lot different though. It's R&B. It's a little bit more drippy. It's a little bit more. There's a little bit more attitude in it. It's not just whiny emo.
Okay,
so no,
Alexander, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for this guy.
no. I didn't dislike that. I'm just saying that you are an emo guy.
No,
That's
I'm
all
not an emo
saying.
guy. All right, what do you got?
What do I got? What have I been listening to? I've been waiting for some stuff. I've been listening to a lot of the old stuff. I've been listening to a lot of Billy Joel.
Yeah.
You know, I've been listening to a lot of Billy Joel. I've been, kind of tapping in to the classics, so to speak. And I feel like, I don't know, there's been a lot of, where's the new music here? This is a little different than my phone. I got to get used to things here. Like I see a lot of stuff here, browse categories, but I want a little bit more options than that. Let's scroll back here. Here we go. What do we got here? What do we have? Listen now. That's what I want. That's my bread and butter. It shows you,
that's where the playlists get made for
it
you?
shows you what you've been listening to. So here's some of the stuff I've been listening to. Drake Essentials, Six Lack, East Atlanta Love Letter, Division. I was listening to, what else here? Some Apple Music R&B, Nipsey Hussle, Cautious Clay. This is a song that I love. That it's not a new song at all, but I love this joint right here. And this has got a little bit of that. Just spoke like we meant it.
Yeah. It's an important thing.
Yeah, but
Vital. Synergy.
absolutely. So I kind of just jump around. I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
I'll go from Billy Joel to Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
And everything in between.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I always have, a little bit of Hove in the rotation. I always have a little bit of Cam in the rotation.
Yep.
So
The essentials.
essentially the essentials, yes.
I gotta try to find this XO.
And Drake is always in the rotation too. I know. I feel like Drake gets some unwarranted hate when it comes to music. Oh, Mac Miller. Been listening to a lot of Mac Miller.
Okay, it's not the XO.
Okay, so you absolutely screwed the pooch on that one.
It's the XX.
The XX. Oh no, I've heard this one already. I've heard this one. This is
But this is, who cares if you heard it?
it's not very good.
What?
It's not very good.
On hold.
Let me see here.
It's not very good. How dare you, dude?
I want to say that we've played this on the pod before.
I don't think we played it on the pod. Definitely not with the iPad.
Here we go.
Not with the CD quality.
Well, we definitely haven't got the CD quality yet. So let's go for it here. What's the name of this one?
On hold, I think.
On hold. Yeah. Did they do something with Sam Smith?
No, that's Disclosure.
Okay, that was Disclosure. That was a good joint. I love Sam Smith.
Yeah.
Sam Smith is super dope. Here we go. This is a recommendation from Young Buckets Esquire. Please say the Esquire.
Yeah, this is a great song.
I don't blame you.
Okay, I like this.
We got carried away.
It happens sometimes.
I can't.
It's me at the Thanksgiving table.
To an empty space.
Oh yeah, see, I like this.
Yeah.
Now you found.
Okay, I liked her better.
It's not very good.
It could be love.
How dare you?
Too soon to call us old.
I like the accent.
When and where did we go cold? I thought I had you on hold. And every time I let you leave, I always saw you coming back to me.
The build, crescendo.
When and where did we
they're losing me a little bit with the techno vibes,
Okay.
but okay. There you go.
There you go. The XX. Apologies, not the XO.
There are some recommendations for thy head top.
Yeah.
Okay. We had to reel it back into our genre, which is a music podcast.
Yes.
So there you go. Where are we now? Gonzalo, what is the fit looking like for Thanksgiving? Drippy? I like the drippy, but a little emo. Or Thanksgiving themed or cozy.
I like to go cozy, but a little bit drippy.
Same.
But I don't like to do Thanksgiving thing. Like there's not gonna be a turkey on my shirt.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do like the turkey sweater, but I do respect that route and that avenue. For me, it's cozy with a little bit of drip.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of drip. Javi, and by Javi I mean
Javi.
Javi, baby. Mr. Javi.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to do that.
Yeah.
I had to take it back to high school real quick. How about them Raiders? Yeah, the Raiders are winning games.
Josh Jacobs.
He's on your fantasy team.
There we go.
So that's nice. What do you have, 2 scores?
Yeah, like 27 yesterday.
27 fantasy points. Wow. Led you to the promised land. Shouts to him. Austin Diatri. No topics for me today. Just wanted to say what's up, dudes, and welcome back from your well-deserved time away. Much love. P.S. Go Steelers. Steelers 9-0.
Yeah. We got a guy on the Raiders.
Big Ben.
Not the Raiders. The Steelers.
The Steelers, we do. Yeah. Ray McLeod. Shouts to him. We trained with him about a year ago.
Yeah.
It's dope to see him. Was he on the Bills?
He was on the Bills, and then he was on the Panthers.
Then he was on the Panthers.
And now he's on the Steelers.
And
And he's like making plays.
Doing his thing, man. 9-0. Returning punts.
Yeah.
Catching a couple passes here and there from Big Ben.
Yeah.
All right. Ronald Davis. How you fellas doing? That trip to Moab looks super dope. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. One question. What is the most overrated Thanksgiving food? For me, it's ham and turkey. Okay, so Ron is feeling, he's picking up what I'm putting
So
down.
he's not feeling the meat.
He's not feeling the meats. We've got the meats.
So my question is, what meat do you eat on Thanksgiving though?
Listen to Ron. He says, I'd rather have a nice, juicy, smoked brisket instead. Keep up the good work, young sirs.
He's from the Midwest.
That's
That's a good option. We don't have that option.
Shouts to Ron, because I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that take at all. I do think ham is wildly overrated.
So ham is the most overrated.
And stop sticking fucking cloves in it. I don't want the cloves. Get the cloves out of here. All right?
Yeah.
Get them out of here. Turkey can be done good and it can be okay as long as it's the dark meat. But
I'm telling you, the deep fryer, I recommend everybody get it, but you got to do a trial run. Like the week before, you put in like two chickens.
okay.
And you test it out.
All right.
Make sure you got the methods, the techniques.
Okay. All right. There you go. You're very far away from the microphone. Just
No,
want you
I'm
to know.
very close.
No.
It's in my peripheral.
Jason Bonifield. What up, fellas? Long time no see. So I agree with that. I think that turkey and ham are very overrated.
No, but the most overrated.
Green bean casserole is also very overrated.
The most overrated, it's got to be ham.
It's got to be ham. I agree. Jason Bonifield. What up, fellas? Long time no see. What are your thoughts on the Knicks possibly dealing for Chris Paul or Russell Westbrook? So
Chris Paul's out.
he's out. He's out of the picture. He's in Phoenix.
One thing I don't like is I don't really like Chris Paul going there because they're not going to win. So to me,
Yeah, but at some point, how long can they rebuild for? At some point, they got to give Devin Booker's in his prime. Give him somebody.
my point is for Chris Paul, you're not going to win there. Now you might make the playoffs.
But where does he go? There's Playoffs.
Did you ever watch that clip finally?
I have.
Okay.
I have.
There you go.
Let me finish this. It looks like it will be an exciting offseason in the NBA regardless. I agree, especially because the offseason's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, and also it's super condensed because they're starting before Christmas.
Let me read this part to hear. Grateful to have DJ Foamie Foams back on the ones and twos. All love. Damn. Thank you, sir.
They're liking your selections.
Hey, listen. And you know why? It's because I'm a very versatile individual. Very, very versatile.
You go Bob Dylan.
I can go Bob Dylan.
You go Cameron.
Bob Dylan is always a good one. He is always a good one. What do we got here? Let's go with one of my favorites from Mac Miller. Hand-me-downs. Very, very good.
This is a really good song.
Unbelievable.
Thinking maybe I should
Thank you.
Oh, baby, I should
Buy you another round.
Another round.
You care.
Maybe like $14. Plus tip, $16.
Yeah.
Get away to a place with a lake, such a great view. Leave the bank, couple hundred down.
Man, I miss this guy's music.
I made it, but hey, once I built
Or
it,
I miss him
break
here
it.
to make music.
Might
Yeah.
just break me down. And all I ever needed was somebody with some reason who can keep me sane. Ever since I can remember, I've been keeping it together, but I'm feeling strange. Get away when it ain't really safe and it don't seem right. But what's new, you get used to the bullshit. Screws, they go missing. Slightly, they might be, but you remind me. Shit,
I need to stay in line. You damn well are a great design.
Hey, you, despite being alone.
Great song. A wonderful musician. Wonderful artist, really. Is what,
Let's turn these jeans into
The hand-me-downs. Incredible. R.I.P. Mac Miller. You had mentioned this the other day, actually. He really kind of like found his sound a little bit. You know, I mean, for an artist, right? Like,
well, there's
it's-
always a progression.
It's ever evolving. But man, and don't get me wrong, I like a lot of Mac Miller's early stuff and old stuff. But this album right here,
Well, like
actually his last two albums.
yeah. So what is it? Swimming and Circles.
Swimming and Circles.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but Kids. What's that album? Is that called Kids?
Kids is one, yeah.
So
I mean, that might have been a mixtape. I can't
yeah, well, that was
remember.
a mixtape. That's when I first heard him, and I really liked it. But it was kind of like he was from Pittsburgh. It was kind of like a Wiz Khalifa type sound, kind of
Okay.
like in that same genre, to me.
Okay.
And he just Wiz Khalifa still kind of makes music that's exactly the same as that music.
Yeah. I mean, I mess with Wiz a little bit. It's they're different, but I just think for Mac,
No, but my point is that he really found like what he was really coming into his own as like as an artist.
all right, it's a little like cliche, like, you know, Billboard magazine-ish, but
Okay.
But I respect it. I hear what you're.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying. And I guess I agree. I guess I do agree. So after I take a shot at you, I agree.
Okay.
Jack Sikowicz, hello, welcome back. I was wondering if you ever heard any Muse. I think that Buckets would enjoy some Muse. So the fact that he said that you would enjoy it and not me, I'm going to say it's a little bit weird.
Okay.
I have not
I'm-
heard Muse. The only Muse that I know is Division.
Yeah.
A Muse in Her Feelings, I
Yeah.
think is the name of that last album.
I haven't heard him.
You have not heard it. Okay. So I
Here
guess
we
it's
go.
only right to pull it up. Hopefully it's not anything too crazy, anything too vulgar, you know?
Too outlandish, too wild.
You know, we like to keep stuff. So Muse, I'll put this in. Yeah, it's called XO. So we're listening to The Weeknd.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, what's happening here? Muse, the artist. Maybe I should have clicked on Essentials. Okay.
Top song.
I'm just going to click on the first one here.
Yeah.
2009. Okay, so we're getting back over a decade. All right. And here's a picture of him. All right. It's a very dramatic picture.
Very dramatic. The lighting is
Okay. And so far,
a little too hard for me.
so let's give it a chance. Okay.
I see. 4 to the floor.
Kobe face.
Paranoia is in bloom. The PR transmissions will resume. I try to push, try to keep
Sikowicz, you're my boy.
down and hope
But I'm just going to tell you straight up,
You're not a Muse lover.
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. All right. I was going to go 2 out of 10 on that one. Let's see what else here. Let's listen to some. Oh, 2003. Holy shit.
No, we need some new.
We need something
newer.
The newest song that I see is 2012.
Wow. Okay.
Let's see
So
here.
they're taking a long radical sabbatical.
All right, here we go. This one's called Madness. What do we got here?
It's not a great.
Sikowicz, don't let us down. I like it better. So far, I like it
Definitely
better.
but
Let's skip ahead a little bit.
I can't get these memories out of my
The beat's drawing me off.
there's something here. It's a little disjointed. Once again, Sikowicz, you're my boy.
I'm
I
gonna.
appreciate you very much. But I gotta tell you, I gotta be straight up. 4 out of 10.
Not a Muse fan. Oh, they do have more stuff here. Here's 2015. But you know what? Listen. All right, we're gonna listen to one more.
2 strikes, they're not out. I'm gonna say don't play it. They're not out. We leave it there. We play it as it lies.
I'm gonna say
we
that
come back to it. We revisit.
I'm gonna say the song titles are a little bit. I'm looking at the ones that are starred because those are the hits.
those are popular.
Dead Inside, Psycho, Mercy, and Reapers.
Yeah, I'm off it.
Let's listen to so ditching the dubstep and EDM influences of 2012. Okay, so that's probably why right there. I'm not a dubstep guy. I love to watch them dance.
Great dancers.
To the dubstep stuff. It's incredible. It's impressive. My body doesn't move and contort that way. Okay.
Look at me.
Yeah. I not only see you, I heard you saying pop, pop, pop. And I also hear that laugh in my in my eardrums. Not good.
Wonderful.
So I'm not a dubstep guy and I'm not an EDM guy, even though I know both genres are insanely popular, especially EDM. So listen, no shots fired. If you like EDM, please still rate, review, subscribe. But,
follow.
But yeah. No. Muse isn't in the rotation right now.
Can I tell you one thing that reminded me of those song titles?
I mean,
Am I yelling?
I mean, you're yelling a little bit, but what's up?
So there's a band called Cannibal Corpse.
Okay, never heard of it.
They're the band in the first Ace Ventura. You know when he goes in and he finds his hacker friend, the New England ham chowder, the red or the white. That's Cannibal Corpse.
Okay.
Playing.
Okay.
One of the guys, I want to say the drummer, just got arrested and he had like 270 guns in his house.
All right, that's too many guns.
He's a gun nut.
Okay.
And
You can't even shoot 270 guns.
No, it'd take too long.
All right.
So what on Twitter, I saw a tweet.
Well, why do we care about this? Ask yourself that as you insert these random shitty stories.
On Twitter, I saw the most funny quote retweet. So they retweet the news story. It says Cannibal Corpse guy arrested, 270 guns in his house. The quote was, I wonder how the feds got this idea. And it's a track list. And one of their songs is called I Have Guns in My House for Murder.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they're intense. Very scary.
That's intense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I take it back. That was a good insertion of
My
a
point
side
is,
story.
That guy Bobby Schmurdered himself. If you're going to commit a crime, don't talk about it in a song.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Shouts to Bobby Schmurder.
Yeah.
He did Bobby Schmurder. Bobby Schmurder didn't do that.
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, the Week Ago song.
No, but that's not what he got. No,
they started looking at him though. It was
no.
Yeah.
No. I don't co-sign.
He did
that.
the YMW Melly.
Okay, but Buckets is over here just like dadding it up, just butchering shit. I think it's XO.
Okay, hang on. Well, that's a great song, Melly.
We got to keep it going.
Okay,
we're at an hour and 15 minutes. We got to keep it going.
Okay.
All right, or at least in that ballpark. Gil Gilbs. What up, dudes? I just bought my brother a new pair of shoes after making a bet with him that if he got straight A's, I would surprise him with a pair of Air Force Ones for his birthday. I guess my question is, what were the first pair of shoes or your favorite pair of shoes you have gifted to each other, and what did that gift mean to you? Thanks, fellas, and have a great day. P.S. Your trip to Moab looked epic. Did you like the arches or canyon lands more? We all we got.
Man familiar with the landscapes. I like the arches.
I guess I like the arches too, especially because we did the hike, the sunrise, and that whole thing. For those of you not familiar, these are two kind of like national parks or two areas.
It might be the same national park, but it's like two different things in
two
the
different
national
areas. Okay, yeah, I prefer the arches as well as far as Moab goes. Now,
and you actually walked so you see the arch,
right?
The Delicate Arch. It's like very famous.
Yep.
Landscape, National Geographic,
yep.
et cetera, et cetera. And then we saw it, and then we actually walked out to it, which is kind of scary.
It was a little scary
because you're up pretty high.
You're up very high. Pretty.
No, bad.
Pretty good. Now, as far as gifts, there were not a lot of gifts because we wear the same size sneaker. A lot of thievery.
No, but when I was younger, when I was a young lad.
When you were a wee young lad.
You gave me some good gifts. Probably the best ever was the Nike Shox, the BB4.
They were
white.
Good sneaker.
They were silver on the side, and the boings, the springs were blue.
Good sneaker. I remember it well. There's been a lot of sneakers. We got so many sneakers that at this point, it's mostly you stealing my sneakers.
No,
so
disagree.
Louise Chavon, a real mensch.
Yeah.
A mensch yet? Mensch? I don't think we clarified that yet.
She DM'd me. She told me never mensch yet. Don't ever say it again.
Never mensch yet? Louise, I apologize. It'll never be uttered from my lips again.
Okay.
Nevermore. Once more.
Nevermore.
This may require a deep dive. So maybe we save it, or maybe we dive in and then get to the other one. Oh, no, we only have 3 left. That's fine. Okay. Rank Kendrick albums.
Okay.
This I like. And it's going to give me a chance to play some stuff. And you know I like that.
Yeah.
So I do have to, my line of sight is not good. It's not good at all.
Okay.
So
you got to get better.
You are a Kendrick Lamar fan.
Yes. Love him.
As am I. So what are you putting number 1?
I'm going to put,
or do you want, yeah, let's.
I want to say, yeah, I'm going to start with number 1.
Okay.
And I want to say, I'm going to go with Good Kid, Mad City.
Okay. And I thought that's what you were going to say. I am going to agree.
Okay.
And number 2 is Section 80.
Section 80.
I am going to agree.
Okay. And then Damn is number 3 for me.
I'm going Damn as well.
Then I'm going to go to Pimp a Butterfly.
I am going the same way.
I know a lot of people will put that higher, but for me, it's number 4.
It is what it is. I just want to really quickly just gaze over this track list. Okay, I agree.
And then number 5 is what is it called? Untitled, Unmastered?
Yes. Correct. Those are the 5, right? We're not leaving one out.
I think those are the 5.
Okay. This must have been before I was even listening to Kendrick.
Overly Dedicated?
Overly Dedicated, 2010.
Is that before Section 80? When Section 80 come out?
Yeah, this was before all that. Because
okay, I have heard some songs on there, but maybe not extensively.
Because that's the timeline. Overly Dedicated, which I'm not going to sit here and fake the funk, did not listen to. Now I just pulled up the track list and I have actually heard some of these songs. So I think I got this album after the fact in bits and pieces. So I don't know. But just looking at that track list, I'm going to throw that above Untitled Unmastered.
Okay, so Untitled Unmastered, that it's very good, but it's a little bit hard to relate to because of the way he did it.
Because of the song titles and stuff? I don't think that has anything to do with how you relate to it. You mean how you take in the music?
And how you communicate about it. It's like, oh yeah, you heard track 4?
Okay. Okay.
To me, it limited the ability to speak about it.
I'll tell you what though, man. Good Kid, Mad City.
What's this? Is Money Trees?
Like this could be, yeah, come on, you know that.
Yeah. And J-Rock.
Shouts to J-Rock.
Oh my goodness. Bodies the verse, bro.
Bodies. Body bags.
Yeah. Insane.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Me and my niggas tryna get it, you bitch.
And I love it, you bitch.
Love it.
Is you with it, you bitch? Yeah, bitch. Home invasion was persuasive. From 9 to 5, I know it's vacant, you bitch. Yeah, bitch. Dreams of living life like rappers do. Back when condom rappers wasn't cool. They wasn't. I fucked Shireen and went to tell my bros. Then Usher Raymond Let It Burn came on.
Let It Burn came on. I love that. I love that part.
Top rhyming, you bitch.
Park the car, then we start rhyming, you bitch. The only thing we had to free our mind.
At the dog park, there's someone who drives a purple Plymouth Caravan. Looks just like that. I did a squat, and I said, "Good Kid, Mad City squats." Incredible. It was awesome.
And that's a lifestyle that we never knew. Go at a revenue for the.
Damn, we rank those albums quicker than any other artist.
Well,
usually it takes us a while.
Well, he doesn't put out that much music.
That's
I
true.
really wish he put out more music.
Even still, though, that was pretty decisive. That was pretty decisive.
And I actually think 1, 2, and 3 are like almost 1A, 1B, 1C, in my own opinion. I guess
I agree with the top 2, not 3.
Damn.
I love Damn, but I don't think it's on
the same level.
Good Kid, Mad City level. Nah, I don't. But this album right here, I think you could argue as a top 10 album of all time, rap album of all time.
I would say yes. When did it come out?
What a great topic. This, without looking, I'm gonna say, because you know how music, you can go into your memory bank and you can understand when and pinpoint when an album came out or when a song dropped by what you were doing then. So this is, I'm going to say 2012. And I have not looked at it.
No, I'm going to say 2014.
Nah, no way. No way. Please don't be wrong about this. 2012.
Okay.
2012. And I had not looked at that. So this is
it's just phenomenal.
That was 2012. To Pimp a Butterfly was 2015. Damn was 2017. So you're right. He doesn't put every couple years, I guess.
He's like a Frank Ocean.
Damn. So I guess we're due for some new Kendrick.
So I actually read an article that said he has six albums worth of unreleased songs.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's incredible. He's a super, super talented dude. And one of my favorite
The
artists
song that
out
he
there.
did, I want to say it might even be a Pusha T song, but do you know what I'm talking about? I think it's a Pusha T song.
The song with him and Push, it's absolutely epic. The storytelling in that, plus the beat, plus the
Yeah. Well, the music video is awesome too.
I
But
mean, we're gonna play it right now.
is that a
because
Pusha T song? Is that on a Pusha T album?
I believe that's Pusha T.
Okay.
Yeah,
That song
is incredible.
That's so good.
It's called Nostalgia.
Yeah. Okay.
It is. I mean, let's listen to this. This is just incredible.
Yeah.
Ooh, you got to make the ugly face.
Yeah.
Ooh. You just yeah.
20 plus years of selling Johnson & Johnson. I started out as a baby-faced monster. No wonder it's diaper rash on my conscience. My teething ring was numb by that nonsense. Gym Star razor and a dinner plate. Arm and hammer and a mason jar. That's my dinner date. Then crack the window in the kitchen, let it ventilate. Cause I let it sizzle on the stove like a minute steak. Nigga, I was crack in the school zone. 2 beepers on me, starter jacket that was 2-tone. 4 lockers.
If you aren't making the meanest ugly face right now, what are you listening to?
So I wasn't.
Turn this up right now. Turn this up.
Mentally, I was.
Turn it up.
I was trying to absorb it.
Black Ferris Bueller cutting school with his jewels on. Couldn't do wrong with a chest full of
This is
chains
incredible.
and a
I'll say
arm
one
full
thing.
of watches. What I said.
This is incredible.
He did a Ferris Bueller name drop, which I really appreciated.
I loved it.
If you-
With the jewels on.
If
What's
you
up?
watch Ferris Bueller again, kind of a toxic friend.
No. Come on. Don't
Really not looking out for Cam.
Don't tarnish
Pain in
this.
the hood, I'm a doctor. Chivago, tried to fight the urge
Chivago.
like Ivan.
Wonderful.
Drago.
Wonderful movie
If
reference.
He dies like Doughboy the Trey. If he rides, throwing punches in his room.
Throwing punches in his room.
I'm going to rewind this a little bit because I want people to listen to this. The whole verse is absolute fire. He just absolutely burned it down. But
Specifically starting with the Ivan Drago.
it actually started a little bit before the Ivan Drago, but the Ivan Drago line is incredible. Then the boys in the hood.
If he rides, he rides.
You know what I mean? Like this is one of my favorite Push verses of all time. And you know I'm a big Push fan.
Yeah.
I love Push. But listen.
Chivago, tried to fight the urge like Ivan Drago. If he dies like Doughboy the Trey. If he rides, throwing punches in his room. If he cries, we don't drink away the pain. When a nigga die, we add a link to the chain. Inscribe a nigga name in your flesh. We playing on a higher game of chess. Once you delegate his bills, who gon' fuck his bitch the best?
Oh.
1 million megapixels
Whoa.
of the Pyrex. Started on the scale, did you tell my only time X? Nigga, this is timeless. Simply cause it's honest.
I think Kendrick actually has a better verse, though.
I'm not going to argue with that, which shows you
How good the
how
song
he's
is.
coming.
Red blood on your diamond till you dying dead.
Yeah. He's
Now listen to this storytelling right here. This is some of the best storytelling in hip hop. I don't care. Don't at me.
is that KRS?
You wanna see a dead body? Instrumentals from
Boys in
my
the
mama's
Hood.
Christmas party. Troubles on my mind. I still smell crime. My little brother crying. Smokers repeatedly bind my Sega Genesis. Either that or my auntie was stealing it. Hit the pipe and start filling it. Ooh, weed cut me some slack. Weed never did that. This was different. Jeez Louise, please help me relax. Quantum physics could never show you the world I was in when I was 10. Back when 9 ounces had got you 10. And 9 times out of 10, niggas don't pay attention. And when there's tension in the air, 9s come with extensions. My daddy turned a quarter piece to a 4.5. Took
Took a L, started selling soap fiends, bubble bath. Broke his nails, misusing his pinky to treat his nose. Shirt buttoned open, taco meat laying on his gold.
Gotta have the taco meat.
Taco meat.
I'ma get you right with 36.
I got some pretty good taco meat going on right now.
Got a little taco
Your
meat.
name will be rich. Now you can rack it up or sell it soft as leather interior. Drop some ice cubes in it, depot her perimeters. He said, son, how come you think you be my connect? I said, pops, your ass is washed up with all due respect. He said, well, nigga, then show me how it all makes sense. Go figure, motherfucker. Every verse is a brick. Your son dope, nigga.
Every verse is a brick.
Yeah, love it.
Holy shit. That we were asked about music recommendations a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
This is a song, this is a joint that is always close by.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I listen to that at least once a month, no fail.
It's on me.
It's definitely on
Definitely
me.
concerns me a little bit.
It definitely concerns me a little bit.
But I back that thing.
I back
too.
that thing too. Shouts to Waterbury, Connecticut.
Yeah.
All right, two more here. Edgar Santino. What's happening, fellas? It's been quiet. It's been quiet a while. Okay, it's been quiet a while. Hope
Or
you,
quite.
No, it's been quite a while. Okay, it's been quite a while. Hope you both work.
Yeah.
Quiet and quite. Hope you guys had a dope little vacay to Moab. Pictures looked awesome. But now that we are back, a couple of things I want to know your opinion about. Supreme being sold for $2.1 billion.
Yeah.
You might want to hold on to that one.
Yeah, billion with a B.
And number two, the NBA starting on Christmas, does it shadow the Lakers or overshadow the Lakers winning it this year?
No, I don't think it
number
does.
three, Warden Lotus versus Nike. Okay, so number one, Supreme being sold for $2.1 billion. That's a lot of ducats, kid.
Hey.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot. That's a lot of moolah.
Jebbia, you're doing well, guy.
Yeah, cashing out. Listen, I'll never knock the hustle. I'll never, have any qualms with someone getting money as long as they're not hurting anybody else. So, that's a lot of money. That's crazy. It was crazy to see how much money they had done in sales. It was like $500 million.
Yeah.
It was Supreme is definitely booming. So, shouts to them on the savvy business deal.
Yes.
As far as the NBA, now I don't think it overshadows the Lakers at all. For me as a lover of the NBA and sports and basketball, I love that we don't have to wait too long. Shit, we just had Bron Bigelow out here winning Finals MVP, and now we're gonna get to see. And this season's exciting because we got Kevin Durant and Kyrie. See what happens there. Where's James Harden going to go? Supposedly he asked to
go to the Nets.
shipped out of Houston and wants to go to the Nets. So what would happen there if he doesn't go to the Nets? Where's he going to go?
Maybe the Sixers is also a good.
What's going to happen with Russell Westbrook? Doc Rivers is with the Sixers now. Chris Paul is with Phoenix. Are they finally going to be a little bit of a contender, at least be in the mix? I would think that they would be.
Yeah.
You remember they reeled off like an undefeated record in the bubble.
Yeah.
And
Were they 8-0
and almost squeezed into the playoffs. So I'm super excited about that. As far as Lotus and Nike goes, so he was doing sneaker customizations.
He was doing like the Freddy Krueger, but they had like the Jason mask on him. Like the check had like a Jason mask.
He was just doing, I guess he was doing Nike SBs, but he was manipulating the check a little bit so that it looked like the Jason mask. Yeah. But you said Freddy Krueger?
I think he did a Freddy Krueger
Oh, he
one.
did a bunch of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did a bunch of different stuff. You and I, actually, it's funny because we work in sneakers every day, but we don't necessarily keep up with all the, I mean, of course, I saw the customs or whatever. And then it's the whole thing, is it a knockoff? Is it not a knockoff? Is it this? Is it that? What the price point is and blah, blah, blah. Ultimately, it looks like it's a legal case, between him and Nike. So, hopefully it gets sorted out.
Well, they shut him down. They shut the original one down.
They shut him down, and then he tweaked it.
Then he came out with another one.
Right.
They shut him down on that one.
Right.
He refunded everybody, and he gave everybody a lottery scratch-off ticket, and
Okay.
you're going to win a shirt or you can win a PS5.
All right, I respect it. Damn, a PS5. Listen, I tried to get a PS5, and it was a swing and a miss.
Yeah.
Good old-fashioned whiffaroo,
Yeah.
as they like to say.
3 strikes, you're out of here.
Chris Lee, how about some unorthodox pizza toppings suggestions, fellas? What a great topic. Unorthodox. So no pineapple. We've already talked about this. Keep the pineapple. and pinole, whatever that is,
Yeah.
off the pizza.
It's offensive to Hawaiians.
I'm a little rusty today. I've noticed a few more slippages, a little
Faux pas.
mispronunciations.
Yeah.
Normally, I'm like an auctioneer up here.
Yeah.
I am just on it.
Precise, precision, velocity.
I'll get back in my groove
Accuracy.
here. Bear with me.
Yeah. So I'm not a fan of any unorthodox toppings. The most unorthodox I get is sausage, crumble.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Same for me. You know, we're pizza purists, if you will. New York City pizza purists, if you will, like maybe even a pizza elitist. So forgive me, sorry, not sorry.
A pizza snob. Pizza snobs.
I'm a little bit of a pizza snob. Yes, I am. So I agree. I'm not an unorthodox topping guy on pizza, but I'm an absolute piece of shit with unorthodox toppings anywhere else. And I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you what it is.
Okay.
And that is jelly on a breakfast sandwich.
To me, that's not even that unorthodox.
Frank the Tank. Again, you don't cultivate. Like, can you hear? The microphone will pick that up.
Let me look. Let me look at your levels.
Is it picking that up?
Yeah, it's picking it up.
It's picking that up. That's my shoulder.
You
But
pounded on your shoulder.
did you guys think that I was smacking a wall? Yeah. That's what I was
Yeah, a
doing.
brick wall.
A brick wall. The shoulder.
You're pulling the Mark Wahlberg in Fear,
Yes.
pounding his chest.
Or Matthew McConaughey in Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I just rewatched True Detective. I finished it last night.
Great show.
So good that it's, to me, okay, I'm going to go on a quick sidebar.
I don't like where this is going.
No, very quickly. Sopranos changed the game. And every HBO thing, every, Showtime, all that stuff, kind of was modeled a little bit after Sopranos in the way in which they shot it. Cinematically, choreography, all this stuff. You know what I mean? True Detective then changed the game again with the miniseries.
Okay.
And now every show is kind of like True Detective, like in kind of the dark way in which they shoot it. The night of, I'm watching the show right now. I just started last night called The Undoing, which is insane, which you should watch.
Is it a horror movie or a
No,
horror show?
no. It's a psychological, it's a drama.
Okay.
Nicole Kidman, Hugh Grant.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So you finished watching True Detective.
Yeah. Matthew McConaughey, so good. Woody Harrelson, maybe my favorite actor ever. Yeah.
I'm butchering that a little bit, but hey, it is what it is.
High power. Give me high power.
Okay. Buckets is picking the song to play us out on. Here we go. Where are we at here? There we go. At the very end. Play us out on the play us out.
Fingers in the air.
I want to say J. Cole produced this song.
The sky's falling, the wind is calling. Stand for something or die in the morning. Section 80, high power.
Yeah, this is a good one, man. This dude is unbelievable.
I think he has a song called Rigor Mortis, which is
He does. It's
so
on the same
awesome.
album.
Yeah, he's so good.
Unbelievable.
To me, he's the best rapper. Now, Jay-Z obviously is like my favorite rapper ever, but he's
Hov is the GOAT. Yeah,
No,
no one's taking that.
I'm not saying I'm not saying he's the best ever. I'm saying he's the best right now.
I'm falling victim to a revolutionary song. The Serengeti's clone. Back to put you backstabbers back on your spinal bone. You slit your disc when I slit you my dish. You wanted to
Slip your
diss,
disc,
but
Larry
jumped on
Bird.
my dick. Grown man never should bite their tongue unless you eating pussy that smell like it's a stale plum. I got my finger on the motherfucking pistol, aiming it at a pig. Charlotte's Web is gonna miss you. My issue isn't televising. You ain't gotta tell the wise how to stay on beat because our life's an instrumental. This is physical and mental. I won't sugarcoat it. You'll die from diabetes if these other niggas wrote it. And
Episode 106 in Z Books, but a boom, boom, cha.